Welcome viewers to another episode of Let's Play Sacred 2 with the Diablo 2 full conversion mod. So this character is this Amazon Jurget. She's coming along, but I don't know, man. She's not as interesting as yeah. I've been playing the Necromancer, summoning Necromancer. That's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, but this is it's trying to make it work. I just need a little bit more defense. I like the way that the one arrow spell works because it's like I can aim it without getting weird animation stuff. Like, it's just a problem of the way that I set up my controls. I didn't set it up for magic, so there's no independence between, you know, a mouse click. This control setup is designed to do combat arts in combination with melee. So, at the very least, you need a high defense magic user who stands in the face of the enemy. You know, it's not going to go well for me, is it? Got him down. I'm surprised that I did so well. Another 2 levels, I get another skill, but I don't know that I have anything coming up that I'm really desperately in need of. Oh, jeez. This guy's gonna be a jerk. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely not firing that off. For some reason it has a huge preference for doing the other one. It's cool, I mean I can use the healing, but it's sort of like, I guess it's a better one in a way. I kind of do want to be able to at least do the other one, though. You know, if I want to. Alright. Anyway, that guy's dead. I want to, like, always be able to have something I can do. Oh. God, I still have these hunters following me, dude. Those guys are from the first step of the Triad class quest. Which, I may add, is a totally stupid, lame brain quest chain. All it is in each zone that you go to, there's this Romeo and Juliet plotline. In each zone, it's the same plot. It's the same Romeo and Juliet plotline. So, you know, when you go to the jungle, oh, yep, there's a Romeo and Juliet plotline there. When you go to the Dryad Forest, oh, sure enough, Romeo and Juliet plotline. You know, desert, yep, Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet orc. Me want bone. You family no like. Me kill self. Oh. Really, at the end of the day, it's, are you killing stuff good? And I think it works. But yeah, I would like to do a playthrough where I'm like doing sacred and like telling the story a little better than what they do. It really shows in the last couple of FMV sequences, if you choose to call them that. Like the final 1 or 2 FMV sequences really just looks like a bunch of concept videos that are like stitched together. You can tell like one piece is recycled and it kind of suggests a story, but it's not well done or anything like that. So, you know, I am gonna want to increase my lore skill at some point because I think I have been. Anyway, that will increase the speed of the execution of my abilities, so it's a little confusing because I've been playing a couple other characters quite a bit. I've been playing a Paladin a lot, and I've been playing. I picked my Necromancer back up. I had a Druid at level 30 something, and that was actually working pretty well. I like the Druid somewhat. The Necromancer is just like pretty cool because he has the skeleton mages who actually get pretty cool sets of abilities. Like the skeleton mages, the final mod point that you give them gives them enhanced spells, which is actually really cool. Because they do like a ring of fire that does a shit ton of damage, so it's like great AoE. It's the skeletons are kind of, I don't know if it's just the mod points that I put into them. I wanted to try to keep them alive so they could help keep the skeleton mages alive more. So most of my damage comes from the skeleton mages at the moment with the build that I've done. As you can see, if you ever watched my light side LP, we're taking quite a different route here, and I can show you one of the bases that you visit with the light side is actually a really good grinding spot with the dark side, because all the mobs there are hostile. So instead of only fighting half the mobs, you can fight all the mobs. Whereas normally you only fight the, what are they, the trolls or whatever? There's a ton of elite orcs that you can fight there too, if you're dark side. So when you're early on in the Act 3 of this main quest, you know, it can be a pretty good place to do. Oh, sorry, I just got hugely distracted. I was getting wasted. I was getting my butt whooped. As it stands, one of the things about this game is, as you go through the difficulty levels, you got a lot more mobs, so if you don't have AoE, a build starts to get tedious in the higher difficulties. Which is to say nothing of it not being possible, but I find it less fun when you have, you know, a billion mobs and you can't do AoE. Because it just starts taking longer to kill stuff, you know? And maybe you can keep up a fast kill rate, but the animation and targeting in this game is pretty awkward, so unless you have AoE, it gets really annoying. I like the way that stuff like that arrow spell allows me to feel like I'm like playing a video game, you know what I mean? Let's see, if I go south here, I can get to a port of call where I can save, do a thing. Yeah, get a checkpoint. That's the big deal here, is just getting a checkpoint, you know? Because it's like you ran all that way, you don't want to have, like, accidentally die and then have to go all the way back. Hold on, I gotta... yeah, that's what I thought. It gets in here is where I had a hard time finding this the first time. And a hard time targeting it because it's in the building and all the camera angles are weird, and instead of having the buildings go... I mean, honestly, any good 3D program that's gonna have buildings makes the buildings go clear or like transparent when they come between the camera and the character. I feel like I'm being lectury right now. I'm being a lectury. Lectury. Yeah. I don't think very many mobs are gonna have resistance to poison and magic. You know, that's pretty uncommon, so should be a good combo, poison and magic. Alright, we're going in the right direction. For the most part, if I just follow that arrow, there's a couple of obstacles that I wouldn't be able to get past, I think, but it should be a relatively simple route. There's an orc cave in here somewhere that people like to level up with. Not this one, but it's in the zone anyway. I've used it a few times, but I just don't like the loading, you know what I mean? To me, that's boring. I'd rather run around and kill stuff. It may technically be faster, but, you know, if you're not playing multiplayer, what's the point in playing in a less enjoyable way in order to, you know, level faster? If you're going to be playing the game, you should be enjoying the game. That's my personal opinion, or my feeling. It's not an opinion, that's just my style, you know. You don't have to play games the way that I play games, but I'm gonna. I don't see why you would play video games the way somebody else likes to. Because you listened to their opinion and felt like you should enjoy things in a different way? I don't know. I don't even feel like my words are making sense right now. You know what? I am getting, like, seriously good damage connectivity or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm not getting much damage resisted. It seems to be getting through really well with these abilities. Disability, haha. You want disability, talking about your abilities. You talking about your abilities, you want disability. I know you ain't feeling me, but I don't really care. I'll give you a hard stare. Stare master. I'm the stare master. Ice grilling for days. I'm killing these. Oh. Whoops. I couldn't complete that rhyme because that would be hate speech. Oh. Yeah. No, you don't want to be doing hate speech, man. Grapes and peaches, but not hate speeches. I'm all about grapes and peaches, but not hate speeches. You know what I'm saying? Well, apparently that's not that great of lifesteal. It's not. Either I don't have the life, the armor, or whatever. I'm gonna need a ton of life, so I probably should have to go into Constitution or something if I'm gonna try to get by on like lifesteal and stuff. I don't know. I'm still not seeing the picture of how my defense is gonna come together. And I have room for 4 more skills, so it's gonna go with Constitution, Spell Resist Lore, Ancient Magic, and I guess Magic Find. A lot of them. Alright. Just keep hitting them. That seemed to work pretty well. Alright. Well, we cleared out that crowd of mobs rather easily. I just want to get to town before I end this video, but it's definitely going to have me doing a lot of editing. Must say. On the other hand, we've definitely made a lot of progress. This is going to be... I mean, overall... Ah, god damn it. And I got killed. Alright, well I guess that'll end the video. Fuck me. I guess what I need to say is this is Bezlonir signing out of another episode of Let's Play Sacred 2 Diablo 2 Lord of Conversion mod. When we get back, I'll already be at that city. Because we know where that place is, so screw it. So, until next time, viewers, take care of yourselves and be good and stuff. Great.